Oh, I'm still drinking coffee. But I have been noticing that linoleum is getting a lot of, I don't know, like excessive wear, excessive tear. One of the things that I noticed when I had my latest corporate gift boyfriend, or God's gift. I suppose he thought he was God's gift because he was sent by the God people. So yeah, God's gift boyfriend, sent by the gang. I noticed that well, he appeared to be pretty free with the blade, or someone was pretty free with a blade, but this person talked quite a bit about knifing this and box cuttering that and people and whatever. And I did notice that my clothing got some cuts in it. Like I had a pair of jeans that was fairly, I mean they're cheap Walmart jeans, but they're fairly not tight, but they weren't completely baggy. And they're probably my nicest pair of jeans is the deal. So I wash them and I come out and I find that and you could easily tell that it was a slice of the waistband. Same with this one towel. You could even see the fold where it had been folded over, and then it looked like it had been cut with scissors. Cut, cut, cut. Because when you opened it up, it went like, chick, 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 chick. So that one, a blade goes like straight in, but the scissors are like, chick, and they made a little bend at the bend. I don't know how to explain that, but and then when blade gets pulled, it like makes tears, but when it's just cut, it doesn't. So there was that going on with the linoleum while that person was here, but now I've noticed that I guess it's been over the last couple months. I felt like it was getting thinner almost, like paper wearing out or something. And so indeed right now I'm sitting here having a look at it, and the part where I think that it's really wearing out is really wearing out. In front of the door, there's a smooth area. And you might say, oh, that's where you come in and put your feet. Well, but people have been coming in and putting their feet in this trailer on that linoleum for at least 7 years since I've been here, and it looked like for at least 10 years before that. So for it to all of a sudden get what the appearance of 30 years worth of wear in a few months is kind of interesting. Plus there's what happens to the bottom of our feet. And I've had stuff come in on my feet and on my shoes from outside that's not just dirt. And again, there's people that come by and tell you stuff. And then I noticed Poison Boy over next door was parking his rig on a piece of corrugated metal, or corrugated plastic outer stuff. And I thought, they must be putting something on the ground that's degrading my tires. So maybe they didn't switch out my tires. Maybe they just put something that ate the rubber and made it look like wear. But I don't drive anywhere, so there's no reason for there to be 60,000 miles worth of wear that have come off these tires when I've only driven, 5 or 10,000 miles worth of driving, because my car sits there. It doesn't do anything. I bought those tires and then I drove up and down to Spokane once a month for a little while, like maybe a year, but not longer than a year. So once a month, 100 miles, plus going into town every once in a while. That's not that much driving to get 60,000 miles worth of wear off these tires. And again, just like with the linoleum, it's just this rapid, well, degrading of the environment. So you've got, yeah, accelerated degrading, I guess. So let me look out the window. Is boy parked on something else? I don't know whether he is or not. I just know that it looks funky. I was already wondering about the tires and about my dog's paws out there in his yard area where people have given him poison bones. Nope, I can't prove it. I did have the bones saved for a while, but screw it. People here, I mean, they'll just get rid of the testing facilities. It's like that testing facility in Portland, Oregon, where they tested for chemical load in the body. When I requested a chemical load test like that, nope, there had only been a place like that. Oh, and they did allergy testing too. So they would test the effect of microparticles on the body. But there was only that one place in Portland, Oregon, and it had been shut down. So living in a place, a world, where our bodies are affected by these microchemicals and microparticles and nanoparticles, and where babies are born with a measurable chemical load and a measurably increasing chemical load in their bodies just from being born. It's yeah, and you've got a bunch of little poisoners running around getting away with shit, poisoning pedigrees. It's pretty amazing and ironic to have the one testing facility closed. Hey man, no business, right? So anyway, I'll take a picture of that linoleum smoothness, I guess, when I figure out how to do the lighting so that I can get the camera to pick it up. But yeah. And then seeing the antique fire truck driving around in the middle of the night last night. It was out at about 1:30 in the morning, something like that. And driving around with no fire or siren thing on. And I wondered about that because I have wondered at the way, nope, get that off my blanket, at the way sometimes outside it will look like there's a kind of sprayed circular area of liquid out there on the porch on the edge where Mindfuls is. So it would be like someone pulled into the driveway next door, up to the wood pile, up to the edge where the where the yellow trailer would get in their way, but sort of up at the wood pile side on that driveway, and then used a hose to spray this area. That's the circular area of weird shit that you'll see sometimes. And that would make sense to have not both tires of Boy Next Door were parked on the corrugated metal, but just the two tires that were on my side. So if there was going to be any blowback or sprayback or anything, it would probably land on that area. I don't know. I don't know why he had it parked that way. Who knows? Maybe the corrugated was just laying there in the driveway. I mean, that's what they would say. But I'm saying that my observation makes me wonder. And then I'm continuing to observe, and I'm seeing yet another area where they can reach, too. Coincidentally, it would be a place where they could reach from the door, but also where we would walk in with the crap on our feet. And also, I've already commented that I've noticed different things about both feet and dog paws here than other places without the sabotage people. Although I will bet you in the South they've got this kind of stuff going on, because there's a lot of Southern people up here for a while.